Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to do a review on Tarot of Sexual Magic by Los Galabel. And maybe some of you have viewed my monthly horoscope tarot reading and you have noticed this deck. And so here is the box. Tarot of Sexual Magic by Los Galabel. And what is different from the other Los Galabel deck is that this box, at the bottom of the box, is like this, and sometimes this type of design can trap the card. And the standard box for Los Galabel deck is like this, so the cards cannot be trapped between the flaps. I'm not sure why they designed it like this. I got it from Amazon, and but the good thing is that the cardstock really good, and it's a standard size Los Galabel tarot deck, the standard size. And the simple red frame really help refocus on the image of the cards. Here's the back. And the lizard, yes, if you are afraid of this type of animal, maybe you got frightened or startled. This deck really, if you like the images, you should get it. And if you like working with the new ideas of the tarot decks, and you can get it. It is painted in watercolor style, and all the images are beautifully illustrated. But maybe some of you worry about how others view you when you are using this deck in public, or using this deck for a client to have a face-to-face consultation. But I think that what I know is that this deck, you should, when you are reading this deck, you should focus on the position of the couple, because it describes a lot of couples in loving position and loving embrace. And actually, the human language is not just verbal language. The body languages can tell us a lot about the relationship between the two people, or can tell a lot about the characters of the people. And so we should not shy away from it, even though there contains a lot of nudity, and nudity of both male and female, and they are in a loving position. And yes, sometimes you may feel that, oh, it's like reading a Playboy magazines. But if you are an adult, then you know that this type of things are normal, because it is part of your life and part of human nature. And as Oscar Wilde once said, things like, it takes evil to see evil, and it takes a thief to see thief. So if you see something evil in something, and that means you also stand from the point of evilness in order to see it. Obsession or obsessing on sexual things, or obsession on certain things, is not good. But if you see it from the point of view, like if you serve the lights using this deck, you get a lot out of this deck, because it tells you the relationship, the emotions of the couple, and how they interact when they are in a relationship, or how they feel about each other. And so you're working with the body language, and also you work with a lot of symbols. Sometimes you work with animal totems, and you see what this type of animals represent, what this type of animals talk to you, what it means to you. Or yes, the position of certain symbols and why they are placing in a certain place. And it also helps you to convey a message. It tells you something. And so I don't really shy away from using this deck. And if people think that, oh, you are perverse, then let it be. Let it see what they want to see. Because I'm seeing it as helping me to tap into the energy of the couple, to see the interaction, to see what is hidden and what they are dealing with and what they are going through emotionally. And so now let's see some of the favorite cards, and I will offer some of my interpretations of the cards. Shall we? Let's go look at the cards. Now let's look at the card, and the only thing that bothers me is this card and describe different races in different position, and I think that is not a really nice image. And if you are race sensitive, then you'll see the problem, the issue in this card. And but sometimes maybe we should look beyond the races instead. We should focus on the message that the card trying to tell us. And another card. I really like this card because there are a lot of symbols. Working with the symbol here, the shells, it signifies protection, emotion, and here the lovebird. Here it signifies the emotions and the lovingness and the harmony and of the couple, and also it tells that the persona of this card really cherish the emotional connection, and also she protects herself, and when she gives out something in a relationship, she gives it, but so she also really treasure promises. And here is, you know, this is made of iron. It's treasuring promise, and also pays a lot of attention to protect the relationship that she is in. And here would like to draw the attention to the little sculpture. Here is the man, and is being attacked by the small snake, and the small snake is the evil part of nature. And you know, snake can be evil and snake can be really smart. Snake can means transformation, wisdom, and but the small snake here is a little bit of evilness. It talks about revenge. And the snake here, you know, the big snake signify wisdom, transformation. And here it talks about sometimes how children can bond the couple, and it's like the couple does not have a lot of freedom, so it reminds the couple to spend time alone, to have a date. And it also means that sometimes people can be wicked, and they can plan and plot, and they can plan to have a trial with the partner in order to trap the spouse, in order to get them into commitment. And it can also mean that, okay, sometimes to free yourself from the generation, because if the couple really do not have the emotion, they have to break out of a relationship. Sometimes maybe they care too much about children, and then they hypnotize themselves and they bound themselves into an unhappy relationship in order to raise a kid. But this deck reminds us to really take a look at the relationship and to be happy, to break free from a certain ideas, from the certain things. And this card, there's a little bit of wickedness, trickery. You know, the hair lock, the hair of a female can signify purity, and it can mean that the man is taking away the virginity of the female. You know, in Victorian time, and the hair locks can mean a lot of things. It means the virginity, purity of the female. It can mean promises. And here, this card means that the man here looking at the nude couple here, it can mean that, okay, this man is quite formal. It represents tradition, and it can mean that this man is actually is thinking about having some fun or having some sex, but then the tradition can hold him back. And it's like, you know, it can tell us the character of the man, that this persona here is quite traditional from the outside, but within he has a passion as well. Or it can mean that this persona just find out something about the partner. And this card is like the battle of the sexes. They are trying to seek common ground, you know, trying to seek common ground, trying to balance the female and male energy. No one is the loser here, and no one is the winner here. They are both trying to negotiate. And this card can mean that there's a dominant and submissive in the relationship, and it can bring some transformation, because the people here are holding frogs, and the people are trying to help, but whether they can break free of this mold or not, whether they can break free of this vicious circle or not, it depends on the true character, the main characters here. And this card can mean the disharmony in a relationship, because the bull here in the front is going to different direction. It can mean there's some submissive, dominant energy, because this lady here, you know, the hurt, the bruise, maybe disharmony in sex life, maybe disharmony in a relationship, in emotion. And I hope that you enjoy my interpretation and enjoy this video and review, and see you in the next video. Bye.